any whales yet though?
No.
Suppose we've only been here 10 seconds.
Yeah. Out for a long walk, honey.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's one way of getting down, I suppose.
Hi folks, we are continuing our trip along the Beyond the Great Ocean Road in Victoria. Come with us as we visit Warrnambool and Port Fairy.
Yeah, and if you're joining us for the first time, we'll put a link in the end screen to the beginning of our Great Ocean Road adventure. So yeah, come with us and enjoy.
Yeah, come along, we'd love to have you. Hi everyone, so we are in a caravan park in Western Australia.
Western Australia.
Not Western Australia, started again. Where are we? Hi everyone, we're stuck in Victoria. The wind's blowing, the rain's pouring, and it's freezing cold. So we're having a van day, so it's great. I don't mind a van day because you get to dress like a slob and just kick back. So today I've decided to make a mandarin cake, and it's a cake which you can use for dessert as well, which is really versatile, and it's a one bowl one, so you don't have to have all your fancy cake stuff with you. So it is flour, sugar, mandarins, this is going to look a bit gross, mandarins, eggs, salt, and you chuck it all in the bowl, you mix it up, put it in the oven, and which I have, which I never gave up and would never give up in my van, is my oven. And then when it's all cooked, you stab it and you pour this most delicious mixture of brown sugar and butter and milk over the top of it, and you let it sit and yum yum yum. That's my effort for today. And for those people who wondered, did I get a hobby? Yes, I did. I have started doing this little sticking diamantes on things, so that was my butterfly I did yesterday. And I've got a great big butterfly to do as well. Also, I bought some knitting needles from an op shop and some wool, and I'm going to teach myself to knit. So that should be quite amusing, seeing the knitting needles flying down the middle of the caravan parks. So watch out. In this recipe, you don't need any butter or margarine. It's all the mandarins are your butter, so I'm not quite sure how that works, but that's how it is. So it's and I always put half the amount of sugar in any cake recipe that I find, because they're always oversweet and you don't get the taste of the mandarins come through. All you taste is sugar, sugar, sugar. You don't really need that. But having said that, we're going to smother this with custard anyway. So we just carry our foil tins with us that you buy from the $2 shop to do our cooking in, because it's just easier than carrying a heap of different sized trays and trying to find somewhere to put them. So you just pop it in there and for 30 to 40 minutes in the oven. And hey presto, that is going to be yum yum. Might look a bit crappy now, but when it's cooked, And the oven is going to keep the caravan warm while we wait for it to cook. And the best part of baking a cake is licking the bowl. As the cake's coming to the end of its cook, you mix up a mixture of brown sugar, butter and milk. And you make it really boiling, and then when the cake comes out of the oven, you stab it with a skewer or whatever you've got and pour this all over it, and it is yummy. Whoops, that's telling me the cake's ready.
So is that like a caramel sauce?
Yeah, it's a caramel sauce that goes over the mandarin cake.
Oh yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I saw, should have seen his face when I said I'm making a mandarin cake. He goes, he didn't, he just went like this. And I went, you'll love it. Oh, what a great. I made a date slice, a no-bake date slice last week. So it just helps us save money when we're on the road. instead of going to coffee shops all the time, we just pull over, we boil a billy, and we have a nice piece of whatever I happen to have cooked that week. And it saves us heaps. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
Rose is a pretty awesome cook. She it keeps me happy, that's for sure. And
biggest problem is we put on weight. That's why we have to walk all those stairs and all those trails that you see us doing.
yeah.
So I'm just gonna make sure the cake is cooked. Certainly is. Perfect. Then with your little skewer, you just go give it a good stabbing. Get all those frustrations out from being pent up in the caravan. And it's funny because, it's falling. The funny part about caravan life is, you know, when Cole does the filming, he's got to do the editing. And sometimes he has problems between the chair and the computer. And things go wrong, and then he's grumpy. So
Yeah, they call it a peb check error.
it's not cooked.
As a computer nerd term for problem exists between chair and computer.
So after it's all cooked and you've cooked your butterscotch sauce, I guess it is, you just gently, hang on, I'll do it the other way around so you can see. You just gently pour it all over the cake. Trying to cover it all so all the little pores that you've just made get filled with the yummy, yummy, yummy stuff. Oh. And then you just let it sit and soak in. How delicious is that?
Yeah. When can we eat it?
Later on, Piggy. Oh, look. So mandarin cake with a butterscotch sauce.
We're in the town of Warrnambool. Certainly not Warrnambool.
Oh, it's freezing.
It's freezing.
We've even got our big southerly busters on.
We're actually trying to get out of the breeze at the moment just so we can record this little bit. But yeah, we'll have a look around and see what we can find. Yeah.
We're at the port of Warnambool.
And we're standing right beside this great big concrete structure, which is a pier. Let's go and have a look.
Get ready to be blown off. So, want to go that way first? It's not cold. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's not cold at all. It's a long pier.
It's a very long pier, but we'll go to the end, have a look.
Yeah.
What the heck? That's a neat little boat. Oh, look at that boat.
Isn't it? Yeah. So we're right at the end of the pier now.
Man.
That's the town of Warnambool and behind us there.
That water looks beautiful.
Yeah,
So clear.
yeah.
Oh, now we're going to walk all the way back up there.
Yep. Want to go up the top again?
No. I don't want to get wet. It's too cold.
just come on a bit of a walk out along this boardwalk just to have a look at the coastline. There's an island out there. Looks like it might be accessible at low tide. Not at the moment.
It's closed.
Yeah.
They said.
I think it's closed for regeneration or something. Yeah. Look at the jagged rocks there. That's that limestone that's dissolved away. Leaves those big pointy rocks.
Out for a long walk, honey.
Yeah. Yeah, this little walk goes around this island, or a little promontory or something, whatever it is.
Not sure.
Not sure.
Could even be a bay.
Could be too.
Everybody gets a magpie in Victoria. There's thousands of them.
The shells we see in that bank there would be from a midden, which is a place where our indigenous would eat and gather up all the mollusks from down in the sea, bring it up, cook it up, have dinner, and then toss the shells away, and they end up being scattered all the way through. And there are apparently thousands of them in the area, and with 60,000 years of occupation, I should imagine that would be a fair collection up there.
See if we can see any sea lions.
Sea lions?
Or seals.
I haven't seen any yet, but it's cold enough for them, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the island they reckon that they get on.
Yeah. That's a pretty good little walk, wasn't it,
Yeah,
Libby?
that's a good little morning walk. I think about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So lovely in the freezing cold, rain and wind.
Yeah. Back to the caravan for a coffee and some of that cake.
Yeah, we can have a big piece of cake now.
Well, good morning, everybody.
Hi everyone.
We're just getting prepared for a bit of a day out.
Yeah.
Today we're heading to Port Fairy.
Yeah, Port Fairy. I hope there's lots of fairies.
Yeah, we've been in Warrnambool and we'll have a bit of a walk around there. And but yeah, today we're heading to Port Fairy to have a look down there. There's a lighthouse and there's
a walk around the Griffith Island with where the lighthouse is.
Yeah.
And we'll do that and have some. We're packing up some cake and slice and yummy sandwiches.
Yeah, and more cake. And
That's the last of the cake I made the other day. Like that's 3 days. We are piggies.
yeah.
So, oh well.
You do need sustenance when you're doing these incredibly hard walks and all that sort of thing.
I don't think it's going to be a hard walk, Cole.
No, not today. But
Okay.
Tomorrow, maybe.
Come with us and enjoy.
Yeah.
Oh, I smell the kelp. That smells like the Sandgate beachfront.
It does actually.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? As soon as I smelled it, I remembered the pool.
Yeah. So we're walking over to Griffiths Island. Hello, Crow.
Right.
So we've come to Port Fairy.
Yeah, Port Fairy. We're going to do a walk around Griffith Island, and
Yeah.
go up to the lighthouse, and then just have a little look around town, see the old buildings, and then
See what we can see.
see what we can see.
Let's go.
Yeah, come with us. You'll enjoy it, I hope. It's an unusual sort of terrain, like
Yeah,
almost looks man-made, doesn't it?
yeah. Although it's all basalt rock, so it's volcanic of some sort.
Whoa! We can get our nerd on.
Yeah. So these are little basalt columns. Look at that bird sitting there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have this concrete causeway.
Very civilised.
Goes all the way over to the island.
And then it's a rough walk.
Ah, yeah, a track.
Yeah.
I see, yeah, there's the marina down that way.
Oh, yeah.
It flows out to the Bass Strait there.
Can't see any. It's the
There's
wrong
a-
time of day, most
There's
probably.
a viewing platform just down here.
Oh, well, no, not a bird hide goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do that migratory thing.
Oh yeah, migratory
They
birds.
migrate over, and
And they've migrated away at the moment, have they?
they don't come till September, November.
Oh yeah.
They do mating in November.
And they must live in these bushes here, do they?
And they travel 15,000 kilometres. They do a northern migration, leaving their young behind.
Oh.
Hunger brings the chicks from the nest some weeks later, and soon after that they set off after the adults at sea. Well, there you go, teenagers of today. Look out, we might just Can't believe how clear it is.
Would be a pretty little beach if it wasn't for all the kelp lining the shore. But it is what it is.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
That's why we can't walk over when we've seen it.
Yeah. It's the Port Fairy Lighthouse. Yeah, it's a pretty spot out here. You'd be a lighthouse keeper and have your own surf break. Look at that.
Oh, you'd love that, wouldn't you? Hey, it could get quite rough out here on a super high tide with strong wind.
Oh yeah.
Want to come upstairs and have a cup of tea?
Yeah, that'd be lovely.
Just follow me. Just think how much cake you'd be able to eat if you lived in a lighthouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, up and down the stairs all day long. Night long.
What a pretty spot.
Make last. What's this big wave?
Yeah. Whoosh.
Yeah. I think it might be.
Yeah,
I think
these are the little
they,
shearwater nests
yeah, look at them all.
all over the place. Yeah, they must.
Yeah,
I wonder if they closed the island off for that time.
they might. I don't know. Doesn't say anywhere, but I'd imagine they would. It's not a very long time.
No. Must be a fair few of them.
Yeah. Well, the whole lot come.
Yeah.
Caution. Exposed rocks and uneven terrain on the southern track.
What was that, Rose?
Said it's like a private swimming pool.
Yeah.
It's blocked off by a rock wall.
Oh, how nice would that be?
Yeah.
Except it's too bloody cold at the moment.
I was thinking I might just take my shoes off and at least stand in the water because we're not, you know, like this is a whole different ocean to ours.
Yeah. Yeah, we're on Bass Strait, which is part of the Great Southern Ocean.
We haven't swum or paddled in the Great Southern Ocean.
So we better do that.
Yeah, I might go over there and sit on a rock and take my shoes off and freeze my feet off. Won't kill me.
No, okay. You ready for our nudie run, love?
Yep, we'll do our nudie run, honey.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but you know.
Nudie feet.
We've got bare feet. Oh yeah, I can feel why we don't go swimming here.
Oh, it's like Iceland.
Yeah.
Oh no, that'd be lovely.
It probably would actually, yeah.
It would. Just get in and out. If I had a towel, I'd be going in.
Yeah.
It'd be lovely. Oh, it's beautiful, Cole. It actually is beautiful. What's that thing? I hope that's not a snake. What's that thing?
It's a bit of weed.
Is it?
Whew.
Oh, that's enough.
Yeah, let's swim out of here. Yeah, so this is a lovely little beach. What a pretty spot.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, Cole, I found this. What are these? I know they're on the seaweed.
I saw something about they come in like they call them a pirate string of pearls or something like that.
You'd be pretty cheesed off if your pirate
It's all right.
fellow gave you a necklace of those.
Yeah, it'd be a bit smelly.
Yeah. Bin chicken.
A bin chicken, yeah.
Oh, he's not too worried about us, is he?
Nice. A bit of a boardwalk. The path is actually quite easy. There's a couple of little places you've got to step up, but relatively flat. You couldn't get a wheelchair here. Not through all of it, that's for sure. So an old quarry site. This is probably where they got the rocks to build that the wall and the lighthouse. I would say.
That's probably.
Yeah. You can sort of see the basalt columns
all the way
over
around.
there. Yeah, and they would have just hacked those off, squared them up, away you go. And no formal path for the next 400 metres.
Oh my God, Cole. We found somewhere where they're not telling us what to do.
Yeah.
Victoria is just so organised. Pretty amazing, isn't that beautiful? Oh, look at this next bit. This is gorgeous.
Yeah, this next bit might be a bit of a challenge.
Yeah, because the water's coming right up
Yeah.
to the sand. We're going to get
Try and
wet.
walk around here, a little bit of rock scrabbling, but that's okay.
We might have to take our shoes off again. That's very slippy.
Yeah,
Maybe you got to go from there.
maybe from there, yeah.
Okay, I'll come down on my bum. Oh shit.
Yeah, that's one way of getting down, I suppose.
Grab my hand quick.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Well, I didn't mean to do that.
There you go.
We're going to get wet anyway.
Yeah.
No, I'm stuck.
Hang on.
I was going to go there.
You can do, yeah. Just give us your hand. Alright, and then up onto this one.
What about if I just go there and then make a run for it? Ah!
Okay.
That's how
Go
big.
across to the next one.
And then I'll come
Over
to
to
this
the one on
one.
the right. There you go.
Well, let's go.
Run, run, run.
We made it.
Just a little bit of a sand dune here. To get past them and then we're right. Big wave coming, lovey, run. I was only kidding.
Ah. Hey. Did you get wet?
Nah, just made it.
That was an adventure. There's other people coming behind us, look.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that really is no formed path.
Yeah,
But it was great.
it was fun. I don't know if
Gee.
you saw those little tiny like lizard legs.
Yes, I
footprints
did.
in the sand.
Yeah, I did.
And there's dog footprints here too.
Well.
Yeah, which you're not supposed to have a dog on this bit.
Yeah, but it could be a wild dog.
Or a
You don't
fox.
know. Fox, yeah.
Could be
That's
something
more
like
likely to be, especially if all these birds
that. Yeah,
nest here once a year.
yeah.
That's a big dog. We've done our scrabbling for the day.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the path is a little bit easier now.
That was quite challenging, actually. Wow. That's beautiful, eh?
Yeah.
There's a fish. I just saw a big black fish.
This time we're at Logan's Beach whale
Yeah,
watching.
whale watching platform.
Yeah.
They say May to November, but it's very early in the season.
See any whales yet, love?
No,
Suppose we've only been here 10 seconds.
yeah.
See what we can see.
First I've got to try to get my binoculars to...
Yeah, it's a huge platform. They get
Yeah.
hundreds of people here, I suppose.
They come in close to here.
Yeah.
That's why I reckon they hit the big platform.
Just not today.
No,
Never mind.
it's a bit too early in the season, I think.
If it was the Sunshine Coast, you'd just see them just out
Just
off
there, yeah.
Off there, yeah. Go up to Point Cartwright and
But
they're just flopping about in
Yeah,
the water and doing
but-
all sorts of things.
But that's on season. This is just the beginning of the season.
Yeah. Yeah, no whales to see today.
No, they're not
No.
quite here yet.
Yeah, but still, that's a nice place just to
Oh,
sit and enjoy the scenery.
It's beautiful, isn't it? It's just
Yeah.
so lovely, so wild.
And on that note, we'll close this video
Yeah, we'll
off.
close this video off. Thanks
Yeah.
for coming along.
Yeah, remember to do the like and subscribe thing.
Share and everything. And thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
See you in
It's
the
a
next
real
one.
pleasure. Puppy, Nanny Rose is going to go and drive through Nolan's. Bananas!